What up, everyone? So, we've got the Smuggler's Bounty here, the Rebels Edition. And this is a box of March. This is exactly why I wanted to skip the boxes of February, because I knew these would be coming any day, and I barely reviewed February, so I'm just going to continue on with March because I don't want to get stuck and get caught behind. So I might do like an overview of the boxes of February because I know a lot of people are asking for it, but I don't know if I'll be able to, but we'll see. So anyway, just going to continue on with the month of March and try to be on time with these. And we got the Rebels here. And you know, honestly, I'm not sure if I'm going to keep this box or not. Because a lot of you know that Funko just announced their Disney box, which I'm getting. And I'm getting a lot of different Funko boxes now. I think it's just too many at this point. And there's no discount ever. There's no referral program that they have, unfortunately. So everyone pays full price, and there's no way to get any discounts. So, but we'll see. We'll talk about that after. All right. So anyway, got Rebels, and the pins always fall out. I don't know what the deal is with that. They never stay in the plastic wrapping. This just fell right out. So on the pin, it looks like we got Sabine. I think. It's hard to tell. There's our pin. It'll focus. Come on. Focus! Man, the camera has such a rough time focusing. Jesus Christ, man. What is it going to take for you to focus? Oh! There we go. Good God. Took like an hour. Alright, edit that out later. Come on. Alright, got our pin. And then our patch. Looks like we got Zeb. Oh, that worked. There's that. And then we got a shirt, no surprise here. This box is we almost always know exactly what's in it before it comes. There's really not much change to it each time. It's usually 2 pops, shirt, patch, pin, and then 1 other item. And it looks like this box is no exception. And we got a shirt. Oh, I really like the color. Got like that orange and teal kind of look to it. It looks really nice. Got the Rebels there. From the Ghost. Nice, that's not too bad. So we always get the pop characters on the shirt. I've always said they should switch it up, but I think it's okay for Star Wars because there's not really a comic version of a lot of these characters. So that's pretty cool. I like that. I really like the colors though. I like that a lot. And these shirts tend to fit pretty well, which is cool. I like that. Nice. I like the color scheme. Very nice. Alrighty. And the one alternate item we got is a Hikari of Chopper. So I'm kind of glad they did this. They did a Darth Vader one before, and it actually sold for a lot of money. It was pretty nicely done. And I usually don't like the Hikari, but I kind of like these smaller ones, so this is pretty cool. Got a little red sparkly one of Chopper. And then we got our 2 pops. No surprise. First one, Captain Rex. He looks pretty cool. I kind of wish they had done him with the helmet, though. I think he looks cooler with the helmet than without. Just me, personally. I think he looks really cool with the actual helmet. So I'm not sure if they're going to do a helmet version of him, or maybe they already have, for all I know. But yeah, I kind of like the helmet version a little bit better. But there he is, Captain Rex. And then we got Darth Maul. This one's actually really cool. I've been waiting for them to do one like this, and I'm surprised it took them this long, because this is a pretty cool character. I like him in this this little costume, this getup he's got here. I think he looks really cool. The shirtless one. I've always thought he looked really badass. I never thought he looked very cool in the, what was it, the original Star Wars Episode 1. I didn't think he looked that great in that, but I like him a lot better in this one. And I was surprised they hadn't done him up until now. So I'm really glad he's in there. He was pretty cool. I'm very excited for him. And yeah, that's all the items. It's, like I said, it's just very expected. Like, we already know what's going to come. It's this setup pretty much every time. So yeah. Alright, we'll take a short little break. We'll come back, talk about some value, and give this box a rating. See you soon. Alright, we're back. Let's talk about some value on these items. First, the shirt. I really like this shirt. I think it was really nicely done. I like the color and style of it. I think it's a cool shirt. I always prefer it not to be the pop figure shirt, but you know, whatever. So I thought it looked really cool. It has a lot of characters. Has really cool color. I like that. So I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10 for overall shirt score. And as far as the value, standard 12 to 15, as all shirts do. Next, the Captain Rex pop. Surprisingly low. Keep in mind for these values, they're all going to go down because this box just showed up today. So I'm not sure where it ships out from. Let's check, actually. Washington. Okay, so I just got it today, but some other people throughout the country may have gotten it earlier, so shouldn't be that big of a deal, but the prices will still drop. That being said, the value on Captain Rex right now is only at $13, which is very, very low. And honestly, if you have the patience to wait for an auction, you probably get it a couple dollars cheaper than that, which is borderline just like normal cost for a pop figure. And it kind of seems like where this box is headed. A lot of the figures just don't hold value at all, so they just cost the same as a regular pop figure. So this one may as well not be exclusive because it's just not really worth anything. It's worth about the same as every other pop figure out there. And I think maybe it's because he's just not that popular of a character. I think if he had his mask on, I think maybe he might have been worth more, but I don't know. But that's what he's going for right now, and it's not hard to find it at that price. And I imagine over the next week or so, that price will probably even drop a little bit. So it may end up only being around that $10 price point. But we'll see. And then, the Darth Maul. This one, much popular character, much sought after, so much higher price. This one's at the $26 to $27 value right now, and I think that's pretty merited. I think people have been waiting for that pop figure for a while, so not too surprising there, and I think obviously Darth Maul is a lot popular than Captain Rex, in my opinion. So he's at $26 to $27, but that will drop as well, and that'll probably be closer to $20 after it's all said and done, maybe a little below. So that's probably where it'll end up, but right now it's at that $26 to $27. This probably won't drop as much because I think he's a cool figure and I think he's a popular character, but only time will tell. We'll see. Then, the Chopper. 12 to 15 on that, and that's because there were 5 different colors they showed here, but I don't think any of them denoted any sort of rarity. I think they were all just different colors. Usually when they do alternate colors, there's some that are more rare than others, but from what I could tell, it wasn't any difference. So, and those are going for 12 to 15, which is not that much. The Vader one went for a ton, so it may have something to do with him not being as popular of a character as well. Maybe that's what the lower score is, and honestly, a lot of people don't collect Hikari, and there's so many different colors out there, so that may account for it, but that'll probably end up being less than 10 after all is said and done, but right now it's at 12 to 15. Then the patch and pin. This was low too. This is only going to be a $3 to $5 value, which is crazy too, because normally it's at least like 5 to 6 or 6 to 7 or maybe even like 8 to 10. But again, I think it's just less popular characters. Not necessarily unpopular characters, but characters that are just a little less popular, a little less known. Maybe not every Star Wars fan knows all these characters, so that's the problem they run into. And that's what I've been saying from the very beginning. Because they started this box around the time of the new movie, and that had all the new characters, and it got a lot of excitement. But then after the movie passed, you had to go through old characters, but then they kind of pick up a bunch of really random characters, and that's what this box is a lot of times. A lot of lesser known characters that aren't bad, but ones that I probably wouldn't go out of my way to collect. So I think that was the main problem here, which hurt the value on pretty much everything. So that all being said, total value on the low end 66. On the high end, 75. So just barely getting that double your value, which is good. But like I said, these values definitely will drop. So after they drop, you're going to be getting less than double your value, quite a bit less than double. But, you know, other than that, I still think it was cool. I definitely like the Darth Maul. I could care less about the Captain Rex. The Chopper seems okay. The shirt looked cool. And I wasn't a big fan of those pins and that patch just because of those characters. But that's just me. But as always, let me know what you guys thought about the box. Do you love these characters? Are you a hardcore Star Wars fan? And we'll talk about it in the comments. And like I was saying, this is probably why I'll end up canceling this box, because I've been waiting for them to do a Disney box. I'm surprised it took them this long, but I'm totally on board for that one. I like Disney. I like Disney collectibles, so I'm all on board for that one, and that should be pretty popular. And I think this is the one that's just going to fade off until, like, it's only going to get good when movies come around, but I don't know. I'll see. I may not. But that'll be a total of, I think, 5. Marvel, DC, Star Wars, Disney. Is there a 5th one? I don't know. But that's just a lot to be paying every month without getting any discounts. So we'll see. That all being said, I'm going to give this box a 5 out of 10 because this is just based on the value drop that I'm speculating on, the values that are going to drop, that value, and the fact that they just didn't pick characters that are super well known, so I think anyone who doesn't like these characters is going to have a hard time selling it, which is a real bummer. Like, that kind of affects how much people are going to like it. I did like the shirt, though. They did a good job on the shirt for once, but yeah, I don't know if a lot of people are going to keep these ones, so that doesn't denote the best box, so give it a 5 out of 10. Speaking of which, I'm going to be changing my scoring system in the near future, and there will be a whole new scoring system, so keep your eyes and ears peeled for that, because I'll be explaining that in a separate video. So anyway, let me know what you guys thought about this box. 8 out of 10 on the shirt, 5 out of 10 on the box, Star Wars Rebels Smuggler's Bounty, and we'll talk about it in the comments. Thank you all for watching. Love you all. Peace.